Good morning, all of you. So, we have seen the Beer-Williges rearrangement. You can also try for the reaction of the benzophenone, the ketone, which has been converted into the ester, that is the phenyl benzoate, in presence of the perbenzoic acid. So, here you can try the mechanism, and so you will get the idea how the conversion is taking place. So, in this way, we have seen the Beer-Williges rearrangement. The next rearrangement is your Pinacol rearrangement. Pinacol rearrangement. So we have studied this reaction in SYBSC also. So here this is a simple reaction, that is the acid catalyzed rearrangement. The acid catalyzed rearrangement, acid catalyzed rearrangement of vicinal diols. So these vicinal diols are nothing but are called as your 1,2 diols, means the two hydroxy groups are adjacent to, on the present on the adjacent carbon atoms, and so this acid catalyzed rearrangement of vicinal diols to an aldehydes or ketones is known as is known is known as Pinacolon rearrangement. Pinacolon Pinacolon rearrangement. So here this is a simple reaction in which that the RCR here these are the 1,2 diols, 1,2 diols on treatment with the acidic catalyst. Here you will get the formation of a ketone in which, so here is the formation of a ketone depending upon the starting molecule, that is 1,2 diol or vicinal diol. So this is one and the same. So the conversion of vicinal diols to the ketones in presence of an acid catalyst is known as your Pinacolon rearrangement. So now we will see the mechanism of this reaction. So what is the mechanism of this reaction? So here the generally the diol, that is the vicinal diol, this on reaction with acid reagent. So here vicinal diol, so here it reacts and gives you the formation of, means a bad leaving group, that is OH are the bad leaving group. So one of the OH group is being converted to the better leaving group by treating with an acid, and so this bond breaks, COH2 bond breaks and gives you minus H2O. So here you will get the formation of RCrOH CRR, and here the carbocation is obtained, and so this carbocation which is obtained, it undergoes 1,2 shift and forms a stable carbocation, and so this R group migrates to this carbocation, and you get the formation of the another carbocation which is more stable than the first carbocation, and so here you get, so this is the stable carbocation, and so this stable carbocation gives the electron pair here, so it doesn't directly give, but first of all this electron pair is shifted here, and then means, okay, we will just, I will write it in another way. So the two methods, so here if it is 1,2 shift, R C plus C R R R, here O H, immediately this electron pair is being donated, and you get R C double bond OH and this positive charge. Here you will get R, R and R, and further this proton gives the electron pair here, and you get the formation of a ketone. And so here we get the formation of a ketone. So vicinal diols to ketones is the type of reaction which is called as your pinacolan rearrangement. And now, what are the first things that we have seen? So here the main important points. In the first step, protonation of OH to OH2 plus to a good living group, means a bad living group is converted to a good living group. And so in the second step, elimination of water molecule to form carbocation. So this is the step. Here the first step is the formation of a good living group. It is eliminated and gives you the formation of carbocation, and this carbocation, by elimination of a water molecule, undergoes 1,2 shift to form a stable carbocation. So 1,2 shift, this undergoes 1,2 shift, means this alkyl group is shifted to this carbocation, and with this you get a stable carbocation. So this is nothing but your stable carbocation, and then water molecule is lost to form a ketone. H plus is lost to form a ketone. So in this way, this reaction proceeds to give the, so the migratory aptitude means if this alkyl groups, which groups migratory aptitudes? So the migratory aptitude is in the way that is the aryl group migrates faster than tertiary alkyl group, it migrates faster than the secondary alkyl group, it migrates faster than the primary, and which reacts faster than the methyl group. So in this way, the migratory aptitude has been seen here. Now we will see an example here of the pinacolan rearrangement. Here C pH, here the alkyl and aryl groups are present. This is the diol, which on treatment with H plus will give you the formation of MEC pH OH, here C pH Me, and here OH2 plus. This undergoes the liberation of a water molecule minus H2O. Here you will get MECPH, Me. Here you will get OH, and this is the carbocation. Now according to the migratory aptitude, methyl group will migrate or aryl group will migrate. So the aryl group migrates faster, and so this will migrate to form a stable carbocation, and this forms a stable carbocation and gives you MEC plus C pH and Me. And so here you are having this OH group, and so this further gives you MEC double bond O C pH Me pH. So this is your ketone from a diol. So in this way we have gone through this pinacolan rearrangement. So we have seen the three types of reactions so far, that is the rearrangement across the electron deficient nitrogen, electron deficient carbon, and electron deficient nitrogen. Rearrangement of the to the electron deficient carbon, nitrogen, and oxygen. Now we are going to study some different type of reactions also. So here we are going to deal with the rearrangement involving involving migration to an electron rich carbon. Means here, instead of electron deficient carbon, here we are going to see the migration or the group or the rearrangement which involves the migration of a group to an electron rich carbon. So when there is a need to form an electron rich carbon, it is nothing but it is the, so this rearrangement, that rearrangements are all acid catalyzed, and here the rearrangement is base catalyzed, base catalyzed, and involves the anion, formation of an anion. Rearrangement begins with the removal of an hydrogen or a proton by a strong base. Removal of proton by a strong base. So here we need a strong base followed by shift, followed by 1,2 shift, followed by 1,2 shift of a group without its bonding electron pair, without its bonding electron pair means the group which will migrate, it will migrate without the electron pair to the nucleophilic means that is electron rich carbon, that is the nucleophilic means electron rich carbon. And so under this heading we are going to study the fourth type of rearrangement, that is the Forossky rearrangement. And so in this Forossky rearrangement, it is a base catalyzed. Again, now we are, so the base catalyzed rearrangement, of alpha haloketone. Means, now see the carbonyl group, it's a ketone, alpha halo, means at alpha position there will be a halogen atom, so alpha halo ketone. So in this way, here this type of molecules will be there to study, that is the alpha halo ketone. Means we will have one of the halogen atom at the alpha position of the ketone, and these are oftenly nothing but your chloro or bromo. Alpha haloketones will be chloro or bromo, having at least one alpha hydrogen atom. Means here there is a necessity of alpha hydrogen atom, and this alpha haloketone with having one alpha hydrogen atom will be converted to carboxylic acid derivatives, and is called Forossky rearrangement. So in this reaction, a simple thing, that is the example, RC double bond O, C R2 dash R1 dash X with R2 dash ONA plus. Here you will get R3 dash O, C double bond O, C R2 dash R1 dash and R. Means this R group has been migrating from this carbon to the electron rich carbon. This will become an electron rich carbon. So here we will see this type of rearrangement. So cyclic ketone, if the cyclic ketones are there, it will show the ring contractions. Cyclic ketones involves ring contraction. Means this bigger, for example here the cyclohexanone, 2-bromocyclohexanone, 2-bromocyclohexanone will be converted in presence of a strong base, so sodium methoxide will give you the formation of a cyclopentane, methyl cyclopentane carboxylate, methyl cyclopentane, methyl cyclopentane carboxylate. So in this way we can just have an idea that this proceeds with ring contraction, and here we get the migration of the group to the electron rich species. So here we will see the mechanism of the reaction. We will see the mechanism of the reaction. So how it proceeds. So the mechanism, RCHR, C double bond O, CRRCl, alpha haloketone, Cr. This carbon is your alpha, this carbon is your alpha haloketone. And in this alpha haloketone, our condition is that there must be a presence of at least one alpha hydrogen atom. So one alpha hydrogen atom is present. So this is the alpha haloketone, which on reaction with R-ONA, that is a strong base, and so with this strong base it will leave as minus R-OH. So here you will get R. So this R-O minus will abstract this proton. It is a base catalyzed reaction, and so it will give you the formation of the carbanion, C minus C double bond O, CRRCl. So here we get the formation of a carbanion, and so this carbanion undergoes minus Cl, or the Cl is being eliminated, and when this eliminates it forms an intermediate. So here you will get the formation of an intermediate, that is RCR, C double bond O, CRR, that is the cyclopropanone intermediate. And this cyclopropanone intermediate which is obtained, it further reacts with the base, and here R-O minus, R-O minus, this attacks on this and gives you the formation of RC. So here you will get R, C, R, R, C, O minus, and O R dash. So this gives the electron pair here, and you get the ring opening, and here you get the formation of a more stable carbanion. More stable carbanion is obtained. So suppose here you will get the formation of RCR, CR. Here you will get O, C double bond O, C double bond O, O R dash, and here this is the carbanion. So more stable carbanion is obtained, and this further abstracts the proton from the solvent, and you get the formation of the ester molecule, that is RCR, C double bond O, O R dash, here CHR2. So ester is obtained in this reaction from alpha halo ketone. So this is the example reaction which we have just discussed. So we will see the details again in the next lecture. Thank you very much.